Hi guys, this is Joanna Hennon, and today I want to know, is there something that you've been procrastinating on? Something that you know you should do, something that you want to do because you actually really believe, that this something would have a huge benefit for your life or your business, and yet you still can't seem to find the time. That's procrastination, and it's really easy to fall into the trap of beating yourself up about it, right? So it's really easy to say that you're being lazy or you're just a chronic procrastinator. That's something that comes up a lot. So like it's kind of dismisses the problem because that's just the way you are. Or you can tell yourself that you're just super disorganized and you just can never get your shit together, and so you're not doing this thing. And I want to tell you that those are not the reasons why your opt-in or your product or your dream board aren't getting done. Those are not the reasons. The reason is resistance. And what is it resistance to? It's resistance to bigness, to growth, to success. It's your ego self resisting because your ego self is safe and comfy where it is. It doesn't need to move. You're alive, you're fine. There's no reason to go any further, right? And this is why those thoughts, those feelings, that lack of time, that why that stuff comes up for you. It's resistance to growth and success. So instead of beating yourself up about why you're procrastinating on whatever it is that you need to be doing, ask yourself these questions instead. So, why are you resisting doing this thing? And what would happen if you did it anyway? So, what could happen if you did it? What's the fear? What's the risk? Right? So, as an example, when I was starting my business a few years ago, it took me, and I'm not exaggerating, it took me like 6 months to actually put my opt-in out there. And the reason for that was fear. I was I could never find the time. It was just impossible to find the time. I was so busy, I could not find the time to do this opt-in. And when I sat down with it, eventually, after 6 months, I had to say, okay, come on, you need to be doing this. And it turned out that I was really, really scared that if I put my opt-in out to the world, nothing would happen, right? So everybody kept telling me that my list would grow like fast once I had an opt-in. And I was really scared that I would be the one person in the world that wasn't true for. that I'd have all these hopes and expectations, and I'd put this thing out there for free and nobody would want it. And I didn't want to experience that, so I procrastinated. And once I kind of dealt with that fear, I sat down to write my opt-in, and I still have the same one. It's a 10-step course to connecting with your intuition, and it took me like literally 30 minutes to write it. Right, so I could not, for the life of me, find these 30 minutes in the previous 6 months. So it took me 30 minutes, and then it was done, and everything was fine. So ask yourself these questions. What would happen if you did this thing that you're procrastinating on? What would happen if you took time every month to do your dream board, right? What would happen if you took time every day to sit with your meditation or visualization or whatever other kind of grounding technique you use for 10 minutes a day? What would happen if you allowed yourself to find that 10 minutes a day? And then you'll see where the fear is and why you're really not doing it. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you're disorganized. None of those things. It's resistance. And all you need to do is identify the fear behind the resistance, and you'll be on your way. So let me know in the comments what you're going to be doing about your resistance, and let me know if it works. Okay, bye.